What's up, everyone? We are live. It is Tuesday, August 1st, and we are playing a user submitted deck. So, this is user submitted by Tsunami. Says been having really good success with it against the mono red matchups and a little bit of everything else, the mid range. So, we are going to play it and see what it does. I did make one small change. Tsunami was on 25 lands. We are on 24, and I added a Sigarda. So I think that's where I'm happy to be right now, is 24 with a Sigarda. So we'll try it and run it and have fun with it. So I do like the list. It looks pretty fun. So let's rock and roll. And as always, it's giving us a new view on decks that we may not have thought of for the GP we are attending. So who knows? Maybe we'll be on Always Watching again. Last main event we went to, me and Ryan were on Blue-White Always Ojutai. How fitting would it be we're on another Always Watching deck? Yeah, we'll go first. We got our expensive stuff. If we draw a land, we are in business. So we will keep this on a risky keep. And we'll just do that and say go. So, yeah, Always Ojutai was fantastic. Ooh, our opponent's on a fortified village, too. And we got to always say good luck, have fun to our opponent. Because, as always, if we're not having fun, we don't know why we're playing. So, and I personally love the idea of a humans deck. Alright, so, I mean, we got stuff to do. I mean, we're a turn slow, but whatever. Yep. Always Ojutai was probably one of my favorite little brews that me and Ryan came up with. That was... What's up, Coin Man? Long time no see! Green-white energy, or Naya energy, or something of energy. So we will do this. Trigger. We're going to miss a land drop, but we can block the cub. Oh, yeah, you better get on that standard train. We're going to be testing it for a while, so... but yeah, how fitting would it be is we 6-3'd 18 points. It wasn't our greatest moment, but it was really solid. I don't think our opponent will swing. Let's see what they got. All right, if they're going to burn one on that, then we're fine. It's not like it really matters. It will be a 4/4, but it does not deal damage. Alright, come on, lands. Alright. We get an inspector. We go rar. I'd love to Heron's Grace our opponent. I'd love to always watching Heron's Grace our opponent. That would be fantastic. Yeah, when it dies, draw a card. So this is a little like green-white cat deck. It's cats! Yeah, we'll take it this time. Alright, so I think we actually always watching here. Yeah, I mean, that's, So I think we swing. Neither of these kill anything we're swinging with. Yeah, that's the big cat. That's a really big cat. So we can crack the clue, try to find a land. We can grow. I mean, either way, we're growing Thalia, which I think we do. And we're going to crack the clue. Alright, that's going to be really good next turn. I think we hold. Alright, so Mimic, naming cat. Yeah, no, I get why you had 25, I guess. 24 for this deck, though, with how low to the ground it really is, because you're really just maxing out at 5. Would be fine. In my opinion, at least. Yeah, I mean, they're inexpensive on Moto just because, Alright, so we'll probably take... the punch from... So... Okay. Alright, so it's going to come into play tapped. Let's Thalia, because first strike is a nasty. (4/3) first striker? Yes, please. So we can flash in Heron's Grace next turn, which will pump that. Give all my humans 1/1 and lifelink till end of turn. Alright, so he's going to exert. Make some cats. So I think we end up, because he exerted, swinging. Alright. Because, I mean, we have vigilance. And, I mean, our stuff is mammoth. Alright, so we got an Evolving Wilds. I think we swing with the team. And then I'm flashing a Heron's Grace. Yeah, I think we do that. Yep. They will never see the Heron's Grace coming. Alright, so let's see what our opponent wants to do. Okay. Okay. That's it. Alright. Flash that in. And we punch really hard. And we go to 23, and they draw a card. But we have just evened the playing field really nicely. And we are going to fetch out and get a white source. So I can Avacyn or Sigarda. It might be a Sigarda. I think we're going to be Avacyn because more cats. But they come into play tapped. Alright, it's a 10/10 with lifelink. But they're not attacking. Alright, so we gotta land. Alright, so I think we swing again. I forgot how badly Thalia messes people up. Thalia just totally messing up this because he'd have some great blocks. Our opponent would. All right. So we're going to do this. Flash in the Avacyn. Murder some stuff. All right, we're at 40. We're keeping a pretty active board state. We may tracker. All right, so that's a cat. That's Yep. That's an 1818 trampling lifelinker. And you know the funny thing is, it doesn't even bother me. Because what I'll probably do is board wipe if they attack with the cat. Yep. So we're going to lose our Thalia and our 2 inspectors, but everything else stays. And I don't know if they saw that, because we don't mind taking the damage, but I would prefer the board wipe. With them tapped down, I can do some major damage to that board. Yep. That's what we wanted. Alright, so let's inspector. And we have a 7 with vigilance. All right. And I mean, we got a pretty good clock here. The 9-9 and the 7-6 are gonna hold things down. We had a 5-5, a 4-5, or 5-4. So I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. That's an Oketra themselves, but you need 3, so they do have 3, so Oketra is turned on. But Oketra's a god, not a cat. Alright, I really want to do this. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this. Crack my clue. Play the land. Get the clue. Crack the clue. That's cool. We're actually talking to our opponent knows of the Sparks, so it's pretty sweet. So we're just chatting it up. I think Tsunami may be on to something here. So our opponent's trying to rebuild with the cat. I mean, as long as we hit something to get rid of this cat, I mean, we're in a great spot. There goes Avacyn. Sigarda wouldn't have saved us with Avacyn. So. It's Sigarda. Crack. Gossip Monger. Just keep growing these suckers. Now we'll start swinging with Sigarda. Here comes Mimic. Okay. Naming cat, I'm sure. So our opponent rebuilt. Alright, let's crack. Alright, I mean, we're just going to make a really big tracker. So it's 11. So they could block with both. They could 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we get in with Thalia as lieutenant and Sigarda. Yep, they're going to make some more life linkers. And see how much they block with. They need to block with 4. No other Caracal. We need an Avacyn. Oh, Dustin Dong's going to be great in this matchup. Deccan Stone's going to be killer. Alright, let's play that. Crack that. Oh! Oh, baby. That's a sweet little hit. No, Catcher doesn't have lifelink, I don't think. No. So I'll just kill the rabble. Alright, we're going to pop our Avacyn. This is our opponent's last thing. Six mana. Kraken to Westvale. Alright. We're actually fine with that. Wee. Alright, play the land. Nope. Alright, I want the clues. Because this lets us reload. So we're going to do a like big old mass swing. Draw, draw, draw. Yes. Love it. Alright, so let's get a going. Big guy. Exert. You. You. Yep. And that's just going to get really big. He's going to make some cats. We expect things to die. Yes, kill something. Alright, let's gain some life. Ha! Surprise! so dirty. Oh, it's going to deal only 3. That's fine. But that's going to be incentive not to block. Come in. I mean, Grace has been great. And Sigurd is making little 1/1s to pump everyone else. Because that's what we're about to do is Thalia's lieutenant and pump the team. And we'll take 9. We're cracking back for 12. Excellent. Pump the team. All right. Let's do this. What do they got? That's fine. Heroic intervention will be good if they try to block a lot of stuff. Because we are going to go with everyone. We need trample. Alright, we have a ton of little dudes to make some 1/1s. Yep. That's an anointed procession. Alright, we need a Thalia. And they are thinking about not swinging here. We'll pay 2. And pick you. Pay 2. Pick you. Eat you. Pump them some more. Make some more dudes. Land. Trekker gets bigger. Crack the land. Or crack the clue. Ooh, another Trekker. Make our lieutenants bigger. Alright, so let's go RAR. Alright. Now he's going to make 4 lifelinking cats. And the only good part is they really need to start like thinking about tradesies. Wee heroic intervention. I know, I was just looking at it. It's a sorcery. That's fine. Here comes a Dorn Pouncer times 2. I cannot wait for Deck and Stone. Boop. Make some more dudes. Make our Thalia's lieutenants bigger. Oh, we are going to try to win game 1. There is a must here. I mean, there's 2 snares, so they are somewhere. A timely stasis snare would be great here. Is it 1-1 to Hall sacrifice? Alright, 1-1 till end of turn. Alright. Whoop. Make a 1-1. They get bigger. I think we need like 1 overcome. Alright, we're going to get 3 clues. So this could be the break we've been looking for. Alright, so Gossamonger, not what we want. Grace, not a baddie. Alright, so we got a land. I think we play out Gossip Monger. Pump. Attack. With everything. I mean, we're just like a stasis snare away from breaking it wide open. So. Because we're about to gain a mother ton load here. Can we break Moto with the amount of life gain we're about to take? So that's 8. That's 8. So 9. It won't die. Good. So we get another 3 looks. Do that. Doesn't die. Dorn Pouncer will die. 202 life. Come at me. Come on, Tsunami. This is what you wanted to see, isn't it? Alright, let's do that. Get our clues. Alright, we're looking for answers now. Come on, baby. Give me something good. Alright, Blossoming Defense is not what I'm looking for. Double Blossoming Defense. Alright. Well, let's actually, yeah, I can't correct that now. So if I double that, that'll be 8. We kill one. So I think we do it on this one. Alright, so we Blossoming Defense this one. And then we Blossoming Defense this tracker. Alright. Because we have more lands. I mean, they've got us pretty well handled. But we do have a few outs. So we may try like one overcome in the board. All right, so I'm well aware this is not a normal matchup. All right, well, we drew our 4th tracker, so let's buff the team. Let's play a land. Get all of our clues. See if we get lucky. Hey, baby! So, first one to go is Ormenthal. Play to our routes, they say. Yes! Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness, this matchup. What are we watching? I have no idea. Come on, Adorn Pouncer, start blocking for me. You all need to die. Make it all indestructible. Hey, we're clearing out some Adorn Pouncers here, okay? Yep, and bomb the kitty. Make some more cats. Alright, well, we got another land. Alright. That helps us out a lot. Alright, let's do that. Let's crack that. See if we can find number 2. Always watching is a very good... Alright, so we're going to double always watching. Always watching? We're down to 10 cards. We're going to draw ourselves dead. I'm just loving this matchup because I can actually swing for the fences every turn. And Thalia is going to be a big pain. I mean, it's going to be a humongous pain. Alright, good news is we have some untapped lands. Yeah, You just keep on doing your casting thing. We may actually win this. Alright, so let's Fortified Village. We'll reveal the plains because it really doesn't matter. Monger's not going to do it. We need the other... Where is the other Stasis Snare? Alright, well, let's Glorybound. Glorybound. It's not like it really matters. Swing with the team. We have a 7/6 first striker. Oh, I'm well aware it's a desert. We have finally, I think, we have taken the turn. Oh my goodness. Ha! Ah. Yeah. Oh, we got the Stasis Snare. Do we do this? We're just not dealing with more cats. No more cats. Exert. Attack. We have 7/7s. Yeah! Oh my goodness. That was a long game one. Oh, that felt fun, and that was an hour. Oh, that was great. We're gonna keep this because we're on the draw. Mono White Sunmare. Oh, this deck. This is a silly deck. How did that happen? No, Black White Zombies. Alright. We're actually in a really good matchup here for this. So, we aren't going to attack. We'll turn 3 always watching. Especially if they don't have anything on. That's fine. I will Vigilance next turn. That's fine. If you want to trade your diagraph, I'm fine with that. I punchy you now. You're... What? Okay. That is pretty awesome. They have second diagraph. Nah, we're good. So we are going to surprise them with a Heron's Grace champion. Because it has Flash Lifelink. And our humans get 1/1 on Lifelink till the end of turn. Yeah, that's a mastery. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're going to take some ouchies here. But good news is we have answers. Alright. So we are going to go surprise! I do things now. And we eat a zombie. The draining zombie, because he's a pain. Alright, so this turn, we take an ouchie. And then we stasis snare Dum Dum up here. And we are going to pass the turn. Because next turn we can hold up intervention. I mean, this is fine. I'm going to try killing one. We gain 1 life off it. Alright, so they'll trade off. We take 1. That's fine. Alright, so we'll do this. Now we have a lot of answers still. So, because what we can do is turn this, flip, and then boop. So, yep. Play a land for turn. Rabbler has to get into the zone. So does our friend here. They are brothers in arms. Our opponent's going to take 5. Yep, take 5. Alright, that's fine. We have the Blossoming Defense up and the Heroic Intervention, which seems to quell any of the major issues out there. Let's transform the other Insider. Hello. You are lovely. Now they have Hexproof. We could still Blossoming Defense. So if they try to do something silly. But we are turning the corner very quickly on Black White Zombies. Just had to get through some of the original stuff. 2 diagraphs. feel like our opponent is flooding. Yep. All right, so Black White Zombies. We actually get to play in a sideboard matchup here. Dust of Dawn I'm not in love with here. What I do like a lot, though, is the Deccan Stones. And the Skyship. The big old Sky Sovereign. I could also make a case for Selfless Spirit, because it's another indestructible effect, but I don't think so, because they're more negative counters. What isn't great in this matchup, believe it or not, is the trackers. Thalia's great, Heron's Grace. All of our top end is great. We want some of our... Yep. So I could see us bringing in one spirit, cut a Gossip Monger. Dust of Dawn is good, but we are more of an always watching deck, so I think it's counterproductive in my opinion. Because we want to get our guys up to 3-4 power. I think it's a little bit better. We have answers for a lot of creatures in this deck. I could totally see tweaking this and having fun with it. Well, we're gonna search for a white source. Yeah, no, I get that. I think, to be honest, Overcome is better in the board. Because then you just get the punchy through, because if you get into a board stall. Alright, so this is not going to be castable, because we are going for a white source. We're going to empty board Thalia's Lieutenant. And pray to God that this turns around. Because double always watching. Alright, so that is not horrible. Alright, so that's number one. Nothing's going to happen. It's an empty board Thalia's Lieutenant. Basically, we're just prepping for like Heron's Grace and any of our other really good stuff. So we're just going to set it up. We're going to go always watching. Into an always watching, basically. Alright, so let's always watching. He actually mulled down pretty heavily. Our opponent did, so... If we draw a green source, we are completely online. But, I mean, we're pretty cooking with gas right now. I mean... I actually really like this deck. Alright. So we are going to leave it up. Everything up. We're just going to swing again. That's different. Alright, so that's a prized amalgam. That's fine. It's going to die really quickly. Alright, so we're going to actually snap this in. We're not worried about the life linking on our stuff. I'd rather have it attacking and outclassing our opponent's stuff. Leave up the Blossoming Defense in case they try to off something. And yeah, that just does it right there. Yep. That does it. Alright. You know what? I'm fine with this. Yeah. Yep. Keep it. Well, Canopy Vista. So I think the last Evolving Wilds is just going to go to a separate land by itself. So. Alright, so we got green-black. So this is actually one of the matchups I really wanted to see tonight. Alright, so we don't have a turn. We do. I'd rather just fetch now. I know you're supposed to fetch with a tracker out, but I want to set up our turns. So we're going to get a green source here. A second green source. Because we have our white source. Alright, so we're going to play the Fortified Village. Play the tracker on 3. Always watching on 4. So tracker can battle. Alright, so they're going to make us exile a creature. That's fine. Alright, we're going to play the land. I'm going to Glorybound Initiate. And then our goal is to always watching. I haven't seen Doomfall main though, which is a little different. It's a ramp deck. Green-black ramp. Alright, well, we're going to punchy really hard in a minute here. I forgot to wish our opponent good luck, have fun, so might as well do that right now, as always. Alright, so let's always watching. Play the land. Exert, because always watching. They lose 5, we gain 5. Next turn, we can Avacyn if have to. If we're seeing an Aura Promise here, I'm fine with that. Flaying Tendrils, alright, that's fine. It's like green-black control. Alright, well, we're going to Avacyn out. It's going to punch them for 5. So they got 6, 7, 8 now. 8 lands. Avacyn. Excellent, excellent. Two-turn clock. If they go after something... Alright, what's Worldbreaker aiming at? Because... Yay! Worldbreaker, you fail. And then I go like this. And I take your World Breaker. Our opponent's at 5. As long as we fade another World Breaker. I mean, they can Blighted Fen us and make us look. That's what they're doing. Alright, so they have Blighted Fenned us. Alright, play a land. Say go. I mean, we're fine with what we got right now. Alright, so our opponent's playing something big. It's a Gitrog deck. Gitrog ain't living. See you, Gitrog. Okay, that's a lieutenant. Let's play lieutenant. Because if we have to, we have it in 2 turns. So. That's annoying. Alright, so that's our promise. I wonder if we're going to see the Great Ulamog. If we do, we just scoop. It's like a green-black control-y ramp deck. Never seen it. Alright, play land. Pass the turn. Alright, we're not dead yet. Avacyn's, Heron's Grace. Any of our good draws would be great here. It's an Excavator deck. I figured with Gitrog we'd see Excavator. I'm saying I'm really digging this deck, though. And it is super budgety on Moto at like 40 ticks. So. Come on, baby. You're not it. So that's what they're doing is they're excavating back like Blighted Fens and stuff like that. We're going to concede out. We're going to go to game 2 because I know what they're playing now. Spectre, Grace, we might have got there. Alright, so... We want a Johnny. We want Cast Out. We want Deck and Stone. We may want Pokedex and Sky Sovereign. Snares are great. Thalia is fine. It's not an all-star. Tracker is actually really good for us here. Lieutenant, Glorybound are fine. I think the Gossip Mongers come out. That's the rare. We win because we drew all of them at one turn. I think we cut some number of Inspector. Yeah. We're going just on to with the Ajani just because if we hold an Ajani in a Ulamog or something goofy, yeah, this is fine. As long as you draw land, we are in a okay spot. So, double Stasis Snare is completely fine with us. I definitely think the board needs a little love, and I think we can change the deck a little bit. But for the most part, the shell is... There we go. We drew a land. The shell is fantastic. Consisting of Always Watching and a bunch of really good valuing creatures. I can't say no to it. It does very well. Alright, so we're drawing plenty of land now. Alright, so we'll do that. Thalia's out. So we have no Always Watching here, but we have a Heron's Grace. So, yep, so Shrine comes into play tapped, which is, their lands come into play tapped is a big deal, because now they can't hit as quickly as possible, which is big. So, Sigarda as a one-of is fantastic. She's a winner in our book. So we're going to gain some life. But really, it's just we're punching as hard as we can. Alright, so our opponent's doing something. Doomfall. We'll dump the Thalia, because we have another one in hand. Alright, deck. We could stop flooding out now. It was cute. We needed lands. Alright, 2-turn clock. It's the thoughtiest of knots. You get a Stasis Snare. Alright, normally I would be all about flashing in Heron's Grace here. But we are doing just fine. And our opponent has to stay back. And any creature they play right now... Yeah, there we go. So, Thalia still confirmed good against decks that need their land to hit and play a lot of non-basics. Plain and simple. So I do enjoy myself some Dahlia. I'm fine with Inspector not liking me. Me and Inspector, we've been on good terms for many years. You know, once Inspector came out, we played a lot of Magic together. This is fine because if we get to 5 mana, even 4 mana, we're functioning, and we're on the draw. So our opponent's mulliganing. Yeah, we got there. Sweet. Alright, only got to 3 lands, so it's not going to be the quickest 3 ever, but it's going to be 3. So we're going to do that. Reveal. And we're just going to punchy as hard as we can. Make our opponent look back and go, uh-oh, what am I doing? It's the best way I can tell you guys. This deck really wants to punch hard. I could see a 1 of Ronus going into it. Give itself trample. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're not going to exert. There's no reason to. Our opponent has nothing on board. We just want to get as much damage in as possible. So taking a turn off for an extra point of damage is not where we want to be. Alright, so we are going to play Tracker. Still not exerting because our opponent hasn't done anything. And they got to answer our board. If we draw an untapped, we will Heron's Grace all day here. It's going to be a tapped, but we do get a clue, so that is going to be really good. So we just straight up attack. I mean, let's just keep the punch train going here. Holding up Heroic Intervention. We can cycle a cast out if we have to draw. We basically want to hit land 5. Yeah, we got there. Yep. Feels good. Punchy hole. Have we dropped a match tonight, Tsunami? Because I'm not counting the hour-long match as a drop. This is fine. We'll Inspector on 1. Yeah. Alright, Inspector on 1. Get ourselves a clue. So I'll probably Gossip Monger here. Looks like we're against a ramp deck, so... Next turn, always watching. Be able to flip the Monger. No, it's Temur Energy, maybe. No, I just took an ouch. It's energy. Alright, well, that's really good for us. Alright, let's reveal that. And if our opponent wants to block, that's fine. If not, we'll let them take 4. Because we can kill the long toss cub. There's blue and energy. No. Alright, so we're taking an ouch. Servant getting some energy. So they can pump, but no. Alright. This is fine. Play that. Play that. Pump the team. We can crack the clue. All right, where are we putting it? Oh, I was supposed to flip it. That's fine. Not happy about that. We punt that. We call that a punt. I will call that a punt all day. Flip it. It stays alive. Sorry, we got Sigarda next. Sigarda wins it for us. Yep. That's a brawler. Yeah, now I'm kind of really regretting it. All right, there's another Gossip Monger. All right, so let's do this. Play the big girl. So they're going to harness for 4 to kill the inspector. Okay. That is all their energy. That's fine. I'll monger. We can make some dudes. Pump Thalia's lieutenant. Alright, sweet. Even got a blossoming defense. Alright, so let's monger. Pump Thalia's lieutenant. We are going to get aggressive because we can pump it 2 more times and still hold up the fence. Alright, well, my opponent's dead. They didn't block. All right. So, in this matchup, really good. Some removal. Selfless Spirits. Great. I like my little 1-mana duders. I don't think we're going to go long. I think we cut a monger. Yep. All right, I mean, score. This is a really fast start. This is a nice fast start for us. Let's see if they bring a magma spray. It's a long telescope. Ooh, hi Heron's Grace. You'll be really good in about 2 turns. You'll be sweet. Now I'm totally thinking about blocking the cub and making him use a removal spell, because it can become a 2/3 Gossipmonger. This is what I should have done the first turn. Alright, so our opponent scoops. We had it. Let's see what we were drawing. Oh god, yeah. We were in a driver's seat, clearly. So that felt really good. I don't think, like I say, we've dropped a match yet tonight. It's a scary thing. Whee! Alright, what do we got? 1 land, 2 lands. Double Lieutenant, double Monger. I'm keeping this. This is our low curve beat 'em deck. Beat 'em. Oh, you don't want to do that against me. Yep. This is called the low curve beat 'em deck. So Gossipmonger on 2. Monger and Lieutenant on 3. Yep. Monger. This is blue-white control. I feel pretty good about our matchup. They're playing good lands, though. Nice lands. Those are good basics. I have to respect my opponent with those. We'll do that. No, well, we're just gonna go raw. We're respecting a censor at this point. So, I mean, really, we just kind of want to keep our stuff alive. And the double Blossoming Defense is pretty sweet. Alright, so that will help. So, let's Lieutenant. and pop the dorks. And we're going to tech. I don't know what our opponent's doing. There's blue and white cards, and they have scooped, and we do not know. I'm assuming it's blue-white control. Which means this is good. And Johnny... I think just that. And I think we cut the stasis snares, and I'm going to bring in the John. Oh no, we want to bring in the Pokedex. Bring in the Pokedex. Yep. Nope. It's the first mulligan, and we'll keep this. And put that on top. Reveal. Pokedex. That's what we call it. It basically lets us find our creatures. Alright, so we're going to do this. Go boop. We'll play Siege Inspector. They're always good to have around. Kind of want our opponent to tap out, but I don't think they're going to. I think we're going to do this. I mean, we're not in a big hurry, and Thalia is good, but we do have double blossoming defense for any shenaniganry that may occur. And if anything, we crack a clue. And just having a board presence this early is good. I don't want to overcommit. Blossoming defense. Alright. Yeah, I really don't want to overcommit. Swing with one. Yeah, that's what I'm basically... I'm going to transform the Gossip Monger. I mean, if they try to cast out or anything like that, we're like in phenomenal shape. If they blow up the board, that's fine. All right, draw. They say if it's cast out, we have triple blossoming defense. And Athalia's Lieutenant. Alright, so let's Westvale. Let's Lieutenant, see if we can't go punchy hole. Alright, so they're going to scatter the Lieutenant. Alright. That's fine. I was just trying to see if they had a little something something. We'll hold up. The good old triple blossoming defense into we win. Yeah, it's blue-white control. So, I mean, they need to have a board wipe. Can we kill a Gearhulk? We can if he blocks Rebel. Can he block Rebel for me, please? We're killing a Gearhulk, folks. The good old double blossoming defense. Wait, can I just double pump him? Yeah. Pay 2. Pay 2. Gearhulk in the yard. I wish I could have played Athalia, but that's fine. They still need a board wipe. Cycle the cast out. And the Siege Inspectors got there. We were flooding out like a fiend. But that's fine. We had a Westvale Abbey. So. Deck is super fun. All right. Well, sadly got to ship this. We'll keep this. The pure fact we have that on 1. So I'll play a fortified village. Say go. Hi, dear. We're having a ball at punching people right now. All right. There we go. So, Duskwatch Recruiter, interesting. So I think we can't afford it to flip. So we are going to play something. I don't feel like dealing with a 3/3. We can go RAR. Catacomb Sifter. Okay. Interesting. Yep. Alright, so God, I wish we had an untapped source right now. Correct the clue. That would have been real good. Yep. This is where it gets a little out of hand. It's okay though. Now we're not so far out of hand. Oh, it's a right stack. Black green rights. Okay. More hot on hot sifter action. Paid a little too much for that. Your howler is making it cost one less, so it's just been black green. And there's Zulaport. Alright. Now, good news is they don't get big, they're just going for drain. So if we can get big quick, we can punchy hole really quick. Alright, well, it's gonna flip back, which is good. So we're going to do you. And that gets a buff. That gets me a clue. I don't think we swing. Not a yet. We do have blowout potential. Big blowout potential. So we're going to take our beats for a little bit. Yep. This is a good old black-green beat-ems deck. That's fine. Alright, let's crack, get a white source. Should have blocked with Inspector. That's fine. Get a clue. We got more clues than we know what to do with. So we're going to do that. Do that. Inspector. Gets a clue. Buff everything. And I think we hold and crack a clue this turn. Next turn, I think we punch extremely hard, hopefully finding one of our really well needed sources. Yep. Let them look at the top three. They found another Zulaport. That's fine. A Heron's Grace would be great here, too. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Alright, they're going to flip Westvale now. So we're losing a lot. I think we're just dead here. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah. Alright, so we know what we're going against. Yep. Alright, so you're really good. This is a Westvale deck, so that's really good. And we're going to bring in a Spirit. We're going to cut back on the Gossip Mongers. There is things to say Sky Sovereign may be good, or even the Ajani we could consider. And I may bring in Ajani for that. Because Ajani can exile said creature. So. But now we kind of know what we're running up against. Oh, this is fine. Fetch. Get a white source. Say go. Yep. Excellent. Deck and Stone. Fantastic removal. Next turn, we will Tracker. The turn after that, our goal is to Always Watching. But yes, we are feeling A-okay here. Take one. Second Always Watching. Seems really good. Tracker. Right now, there's no reason to crack a Deck and Stone on anyone. If he's like, if our opponent goes Zulaport, then yes. We'll Deck and Stone them all day. So. They're going to grasp it. All right. Interesting. I'm going to do this then. We're just going to lay down our base. So grasping it is a lot harder next time. Sifter's fine. That's a Zulaport. Yeah, we'll take two. Alright, play the Vista. And do this. I think right now we're fine with taking just some of the damage. I'd like to see a second Zulaport come out. If not, we're taking 5, 6, 7. They turn everyone sideways. Sure. Yep. Alright, so land. Alright, do that. Blank field. I think we have to go after the Zulaport and just deck it now. We have Blossoming Defense up if they try to kill our creature. So Blossoming Defense it. Yep, it'll go back. Alright, so we block favorably now. Alright. Come on, Null's Report. Vizier of the Menagerie. Alright, no attacks. Holy God, deck. Really? Well, our opponent's going to have a Vizier. We need to find some action. Bantu. Okay, I could have seen that. I thought about playing it the other way around. Alright, well that's really good for us. Alright, so let's swing. See if our opponent will oblige us. Alright, that's fine. Alright, well, we'll flash that in if they decide to attack. Alright, well, we get some favorable blocks here. Problem is, yeah, we're dead. I think I had a double block and it didn't matter. Yeah. Alright. Probably could have played it a little different. That would have helped. God, those two would have helped a lot. Alright. So let's talk about the deck, because it's that time of night. So right now the deck stands. This is a user submitted by Tsunami. It was really good. We lost the last game of the night. Other than that, I would say the deck did really well. It's super budgety right now on Moto for 40 ticks, which is actually nice. Running 2 Avacens, a Sigarda, Heron's Grace Champion, which surprisingly was really good all night. Thalia is a 2 of, Always Watching is a 3, Stasis Snare, Trackers. You know, your basic good human accoutrements of just good stuff humans. With a lot of Blossoming Defense, Heroic Interventions. So blowout capabilities all around. The sideboard, like I say, to me, I would tweak it a little bit, but the deck felt really good. The Ajani, I'd probably rip out of the sideboard, but I know why it's there. Bring in another Deck and Stone. Decks just seem really good right now. Sunscorched Champion on the side, it's fine because it's a human wizard and has Eternalize, and it gains, life equal to its power. Blessed Alliance, Selfless Spirit. Dusk to Dawn, I'd probably rip out because we're not staying small. With Always Watching and Thalias and Lieutenants, we are getting a lot bigger than need be. The Cast Out, we have 1 Pokedex, which draws us cards and lets us scry. So, all in all, I really like the deck, and I think there's something there for sure. We could probably tweak it around some more, and maybe you'll see this on a Monday stream to test to see if it's... Eve, why'd you take it apart? I'd love to pick brains and see what you felt of it. Blue Gear Hulk I actually did not have a problem with so much. But I could see that. We ran into 1 Blue Gear Hulk deck and 1 Blossoming Defense, a flipped Gossipmonger, 1 flipped Gossipmonger, 2 Pumps, and a Blossoming Defense killed that Gear Hulk, and our opponent literally had nothing at that point. So the 1-drops have been really solid. So I have enjoyed them. Let's go with that. But I totally get Blue Gear Hulk. So I'm going to tinker with it some more. And see what we can do to make it really good. And go from there with it. So I may try an Odric main. Just because we have enough. Okay, so you had a Johnny main. I want to try an Odric. Because I mean, we do have flyers. So that could be a finisher. You find your Odric and then land him. He gives everything flying. And you just go right over top with flying and vigilance. Prowler in the set. I haven't been sold on Prowler lately. With the amount of harness and a braid running around, Prowler just seems like it's a issue creature. I could see if you're like green-white cats, Prowler is fine. But otherwise, no. I think with the humans and the Always Watching, I get the green control is a tough match. But the 1-drops help that out because, I mean, you don't commit tons to the board and you just keep smashing face and make them commit to the board, do something. You land a Glorybound Initiate and just start smashing for 3. and you just don't care. Let them answer your Blossom defenses, your heroic interventions, and just smash. We beat Control just doing that. So, I don't know. I want to give it some more love, give it some more testing. So the rest of the week, we have Mono White Sunmare tomorrow night. And then we have Blue Red Control on Thursday. I think Ryan may join us tomorrow night. And then Brian is definitely joining us on Thursday. So we got a lot going on. Tomorrow I may be streaming earlier, so it may be a long stream tomorrow. Like a couple hours, like 5. We'll see where we're at. But the kids are gone, and I have nothing to really do tomorrow once I get home from work. So it may start at 4 in the afternoon, and we may just stream a lot. So hopefully y'all are ready for it. Maybe I'll pick up a few decks, and we'll just play standard and have fun and chat with y'all. So hopefully, Evilicious, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spark, everyone. Welcome to Eve to the side, or to the Spark. And other than that, Eve, you're catching us at the end of the night, but we'll be back happily tomorrow with more fun and, like I say, a probably really extended stream. Like 6 hours. Probably a lot. So, we'll have this deck, Mono White Sunmare, and probably a few others in tow. So, hopefully you'll all come out and enjoy it. And other than that, thank you everyone for coming out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.